Yes, for Wales, and especially for us in South East Wales, we turned ourselves into Ryder Cup country in a sense. We created almost a destination around that particular event. And of course, we've got to remember the importance of that event, the importance of any major event in Wales is twofold. Of course, it brings immediate and obvious economic benefit, in terms of the millions of pounds spent in hotels, restaurants, pubs, attractions and so on. But more importantly, it's about the profile that it gives Wales or parts of Wales, and the way it's a game changer in terms of reputation, it's a game changer in terms of what people think of Wales and what people can do in Wales and where it sits, if you like, in a world view. So from our point of view, the real importance was around the welcome. We knew, or we hoped, and we were proved right, that the logistical side of the event, actually staging the event, was in the hands of some extremely competent professionals. So whatever the weather could throw at us, whatever the transport system could throw at us, we knew that it would probably work. But what we needed to do in terms of guaranteeing the impacts worldwide was getting the welcome right and thinking about the key touch points that the destination had with visitors, whatever kind of visitor. Some very influential, like the media, others perhaps first-time visitors to Wales who we had a chance to impress and to win as Wales fans for future visits. So we were very, very concerned with getting the welcome right, and I think on the whole we seemed to do it. And it wasn't arbitrary, it wasn't how should I say, random in terms of how we treated it. We looked very carefully at those touch points. We looked at the transport system, we looked at who would have interactions with the visitors, and our view was that we needed to enable those people, to facilitate those people, to give them the confidence to sell Wales hard when they had the interactions with the visitor. So it wasn't, if you like, a top-down thing, it was very much a bottom-up, that where people ran across, whether it was their transport providers, their accommodation providers, the people they met in the street, that there would be a guaranteed welcome. And we start from, obviously, a very good position, because people in Wales are naturally welcoming, naturally inquisitive, naturally caring about what others think and how others are enjoying themselves. So, the raw material is great. We just had to put a kind of a finishing touch to that to make sure the welcome worked. And as I say, by all accounts, it certainly did. People do get swept up with the genuine excitement. We're a nation of especially sports lovers, but culture lovers generally. We love the big occasion, we love the party, we love to be able to welcome people to our party. And so that was part of it. I think that the messages eventually did get through about the immediate benefits, the economic benefits, but clearly that can be very divisive, because people can see, oh yes, that's all right for that guy down the road, he's got the hotel rooms, but I'm running a family attraction, no one's going to come to me during Ryder Cup. It's that you can get that division if you're not careful. But I think what it got across to everyone was the importance of the eyes of the world being on Wales for that particular period. The fact that it's the third most televised event in the world, and we were on show, all of us. The microscope was out, and certainly the media would have been looking for divisions or cracks. They would have exploited those if they could have found them. And so from our point of view, it was really getting people thinking about the long term, thinking about what it says about the destination, what they can build on for themselves in the future. This isn't about one event in 1 year, in 1 week, in fact, in 1 year. It's about the legacy. It's about saying Wales can do it, and if you've got major events, bring them to Wales, because we can guarantee that it'll go well. And we know that, okay, it's golf this time, but it could be something that interests a wider group of people or a different group of people next time round, where everyone in Wales would have their turn.